What's up, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. With me today, I've got Sean Higgs from Winning Free Picks and Craig Trapp from Picks and Parlays getting together to do a little show we call Hidden Gems. We're looking for those games that are off of everybody's radar, and we're looking to make some money on them for you today. How's it going, Sean Higgs?
You know what? I'm like the squeaky wheel here. Like Craig's perfect 4-0 on the shows. I'm 1-1. I gotta get my act together. I didn't like coming on. Like the pressure's on. I'm like, oh man, I hope I get winners today. I hope I go 2-0. But listen, we've done good in the last couple weeks. So that's all that matters. 3-1 every week. I guess we'll take it.
That's just it, right? Hey, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. All right. How's it going over there? The best.
Well, I mean, 3-1 with the round robin parlay every week. I'm just saying you would be crushing it. And I think I know what Higgs is taking this week. I like my plays, I like his plays. So I think we could go 4-0. We can do it.
I don't see any reason why we couldn't. All right. So that's exactly
close.
What we're
literally that close. We're just inches away from 4-0.
That's just it. It's a show built for round robins is what it is. Okay, so the first game we're going to talk about, Florida International is at Florida Atlantic. Atlantic is the favorite, minus 10.5, and the total's 51.5. Higgs, tell me why I should be on the dog.
Well, I guess you could look at the dog here. I'm actually looking at the over.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right. No, it's all right. I'm a dog guy, so you're immediately thinking I'm going to jump on that guy. But like I'm looking at the over here based on the way Florida Atlantic played the last game against a team Craig's be talking about here against Air Force. They just couldn't get anything going there. Just a bad spot for them, right? And then you have on the other side, we have a team with 3 straight road games. Are you kidding me? Like automatic and auto fade. The defense is gonna be bad, right? You're tired. 3 straight road games, never good. The offense is gonna improve itself again. They're gonna say, let's go. It's just one of those things. You play sports. This is the game you're gonna come out and be like, we got to not be a mockery here on the road and just get blasted. So they have gone over 4 the last 5 in the series also. So 51.5 looks a little light. I can see actually one team probably getting to 40 here and maybe pushing the total themselves. So I think like a 38-28 type of affair, but over to 51. Closer to 60 for sure than 50.
Over the 51.5 for Higgs. All right, so Trapp, it's your turn now. Marshall is at Middle Tennessee. Marshall's minus 10. The total is 66. What are you looking at here?
Well, if you haven't seen Marshall, hopefully most people saw them last Friday night. An amazing game against App State. I mean, both those offenses, it was 31-30. Both of them could have put up 40 on their own. I mean, they're 4-0 on the overs this year. So I'm looking at the over 66 here. Marshall's put up 30, 38, 44, and 49 this year. All 4 games have went over. Their defense, because they're on the field, they score so quickly. The defense is always giving up points. I know this isn't the greatest Middle Tennessee State offense. They did put up 39 against Charlotte last week. So I think you take the over 66 here. Marshall, obviously very upset. They've lost 2 games. App State, you can understand. East Carolina, when they were up, 3 touchdowns? And to let East Carolina come back as an 11.5-point dog. Yeah, I think this Marshall team comes out, puts up 45 themselves, and this one goes over.
Over we go. Okay, up next, back to you, Higgs. Army, minus 7.5 at Ball State. The total there is 47. What's your play?
We're going to lay it here with the Black Knights. Little service cat. We're taking Army. Ball State, I think they're about 110 against the rush. And last time I checked, Army likes to run the ball. They like to run the ball here. They're just going to bulldoze Ball State. Ball State cannot score offensively. All right, Wyoming, Penn State, Toledo might be a little better than Army. Penn State, Wyoming, Toledo could be a toss-up, maybe in the same kind of ballpark. But only 13 points, putting up per game against these guys. So I'm not expecting much out of Ball State. They're having a rough little run of it. And Army, listen, they're always tough. You're going to get 4 quarters of nonstop from these guys, right? It's not going to be we're not taking plays off. They're going to hand it off and just kind of beat you to death. I think their quarterbacks have 8 completions on the year. But 7.5, I'm going to run with it. And also, I like laying the 7.5. People want that hook. I don't. I think they're trying to tease you. Army in a route.
In a route. I like it.
Route, baby.
I always say you're going to get 60 minutes of football out of those service academies. They're not 59, not 50. You're going to get 60 full minutes of football out of the service academies. Speaking of another service academy, Air Force is going to be at New Mexico. They're -10 on the road, and the total in this one's 45. Craig Trapp, you're up.
Well, this Air Force team could very easily be undefeated on the year. Their one loss, Utah State, they 49-44, really close claim. But they're really, really good this year, Air Force. Now, historically, they're not as good on the road. But luckily, in this spot, we're going to take Air Force -10. I even see some 10.5s out there. But you're facing a New Mexico team that has beat Houston Baptist and New Mexico State. New Mexico State, one of the worst teams in college football. And then UTEP, they lost last week. UTEP also not a very good team. They lost by 7, and then 34-0 at Texas A&M a couple weeks back. So to me, Air Force clearly the better team. Air Force isn't a team that's looking past anybody. I mean, they're a team that has to show up every week. They're not athletically probably that much more gifted than many teams out there. But the triple option is an absolute beast to get ready for. And I think Air Force rolls in this one. I don't very often that I say Air Force against and we play Air Force and Army back to back, me and Higgs here. But I think I can't wait to see this Air Force play Army this year. I think this is going to be a really good game when they play. But this week, Air Force minus the points here.
I'm with it. I love the service academies, and that's just that they don't. It's like we were saying, they don't always win the game, but they're going to fight you to the end of it. And they're little guys. They got to fit into tanks and planes and submarines and stuff. They're not the biggest, hugest linebacker guys you ever saw before. So they have to find other ways to win, and triple options is one of the ways they do that. So I love both of those picks. We'll do a quick recap here. In Florida International at Florida Atlantic, Higgs is going to take it over the 51.5 points. Marshall we're going to take that one over the 66 points. Marshall at Middle Tennessee, over the 66 points. Army, we're laying the 7.5, no problemo there. And Air Force, we're laying the 10 with that one as well. So that's how we're playing this round of Hidden Gems. Guys, thank you so much. Leave your comments into the description or into the comment box and let us know what you think of these picks. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Bye, guys. Good luck, everyone.